Yes, guys, how we doing, man? Welcome back to another stream as I'm streaming live from Stockley Park. Look at that camera. No, they're down there. The camera down there, man. I will be a better VAR official than the guys who done the Liverpool stuff. For the people that have not heard the audio, I am going to play the audio on stream. But I've got someone on who is going to have a very interesting take on this, and he's never been on the channel before, and then it's like a bus. He's done two at one. Welcome in, Tom. Thanks for coming on again, mate. Honestly, before we play the VAR, because I will play it on stream for the people that have not heard it, mate. How are you feeling, bro?
You have to laugh. Honestly, you have to laugh. It sounds like they've just ripped someone's Xbox Live chat or something. It does not sound like professionals sat in a bespoke office discussing a important decision. I love the fact as well that there was 4 key points that I sort of got from it. It's funny when you realise that it took the fella who operates the replays to notify the VAR and the assistant VAR that they've cocked up. It gets even funnier when you realise that he does that and then asks them, "Are you sure? Are you sure with your decision offside?" And he goes, "Yes, offside, goal." That doesn't make sense in itself, but yeah. It's even funnier when then you realise Michael Oliver, the most experienced referee there that day, starts telling them, delay the game. They go,
Oliver? What is he doing in this situation, by the way?
He's the 4th official.
Oh, he's the 4th official. So he's saying delay the game.
He's saying to delay the game. And then it's even funnier when you go back to the start of the clip, because you're pissing yourself from laughing at the first time. You're back at the start of the clip the next time, and you realise that at no point has anyone said goal. The assistant referee has never once went delaying for a goal. They only say delaying when they're going to put the flag up for an offside. So how can you listen to that? And especially when he says going back for offside, do you put that together and go, he said onside there?
Yeah,
he said onside. And
it is so bad.
The best part is the good process, that lads. Good process.
Oh yeah, no.
Good process.
You know what, bro? I tweeted it out a minute ago. I actually feel sorry. And you might have a different opinion because you're a Liverpool fan on this, but I actually feel sorry for the referee, the linesman, the 4th official, and the VAR operator, because they are all, especially Simon Hooper, because he's the one on Twitter who's getting it. I'm seeing memes of this guy. I'm seeing memes of him in a Tottenham kit from Liverpool fans who are not happy with him. But he's not actually done anything wrong. Okay, they got the error, they got the decision wrong, the offside, but that should have been corrected. For me, this is solely at the hands of the VAR guy. And listen, the reason the title is what it is because I've been saying over the last few days since the decision that it's a mistake that will be rectified, because I'm pretty sure now they would have already sat down, and going forward, any decision that's made on VAR, they will have to say, check complete, goal given. Check complete, offside is the correct decision. Basically, instead of just saying check complete, which is clearly the process at the moment, I assume, unless he's navigated from the process, they should have to say what the actual decision is. Having listened to it, and basically, so they got the error wrong, and I've been saying they'll fix it, it's an error, move on. However, it's that bad that I actually think that, yeah, there probably does need to be a little bit further of like an investigation on this one, because now I've heard it. I mean, I didn't really buy the whole, we can't stop the game anyway, because I said that to you, didn't I? When people said, you can't stop the game when the game's played. For me, I think you can. Having heard it and watched the footage, I think you can. I think there's even more of a shout to stop the game. I don't think nothing really happened. Anyway, let's stop waffling. For the people that have not heard it, I'm going to play it now. Hopefully the audio's fine, because sometimes when you do audio on StreamYard, it's a bit dead, but I'm pretty sure everyone's heard it anyway.
They have fantastic subtitles which add to the comedy anyway. The subtitles make it even better.
Yeah, true. You can just read the subtitles. Let me see if I can bring this up on screen. So let's hope we don't get a copyright.
Oh, good. Both holding. Both holding.
Yeah. Leave it though.
Waiting, delaying.
Yes. Give it.
Coming back for the offside, mate.
Just checking the offside delay. Give me kick point. Let's go.
Yep.
Kick point,
yeah,
please.
No,
so here we are.
Wait, okay.
Just get a tight angle.
Yeah, give me 2D line ready after as well for frame 2
so
after that. That's fine.
Frame 2 there.
Perfect.
I've got the time on this. I clocked
2D line on left boot.
Yep. Let me just
Romero,
switch
I think it
angle.
is.
I think it might be this angle better.
Hey,
Happy with this
Okay.
angle?
you
Yeah,
organise, you don't
Yep.
you?
2D line on the boot.
2D line on the boot.
Yep. Okay.
Wait, no, wait.
So 2D line on the boot.
And
I'll
stop.
zoom
Check
in.
complete. Check complete. It's fine. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Off. Playing.
Thank you, mate.
Wait.
Well, boys, good
The
process, carry
on-field
on.
decision was offside. Are you happy with this?
Yeah.
Are you happy?
I just don't get it, bro. I don't understand what he's on about. Like, okay, so let's just recap sort of the situation there. First of all, everything up until the decision was communicated was, in my opinion, fine. You know what I mean? The use of the lines, which everyone kept on saying they didn't even use the lines. Well, they did use the lines. They used the lines correctly. They did it fast. The operator and the VAR guy communicated it quickly together, and then the VAR guy, what's he called? Darren England is the VAR guy.
Yeah,
He's
Darren
then
England.
said, check complete. That's perfect. I think he said that's perfect. I think his words were. The problem is he didn't say the goal should stand. He's just said check complete. So it is so obviously then the referee on the pitch, everyone at the ground thinks check complete. Yeah, we've got the right decision. He said check complete, perfect. If I'm a referee and someone and I've just given offside and the VAR guy says check complete, that's perfect. I'm going, oh yeah, buzzing, we got the right decision. This decision is solely the fault of the VAR guy. But then it gets worse because not only has he given the wrong information, not only has he said, well, not given the wrong information, he's not given enough information to let the referee on field know. You could argue maybe that should Simon Hooper check, but I don't think he should. The guy said check complete, that's perfect. For me, if I'm a referee, I'm taking that.
Simon Hooper's followed protocol. He's told to just listen out for check complete.
Exactly. So he's got the correct information. I then feel like the VAR operator and to a certain degree Michael Oliver, who's the fourth official, have then they're saying the right thing. Delay the game. We've made a mistake. Delay the game. And this guy, Darren England, has, in my opinion, bottled it. I don't understand why he's saying the game's restarted. I can't do anything. I don't think anyone in the land would have sat there and gone, they pulled it back. Well, they couldn't do that because the game's restarted. You know, even as a City fan, if the game's restarted and then they've gone, we've made an error like 10 seconds later, and then gone, we've given the goal, and then just apologised for it after the game and said, yeah, sorry about that. We made a mistake, but we had to do that because the decision was made and we'd made an error. Then fair dues. I think, honestly, the guys bottled it. And it's obviously an error. It's obviously a mistake. You can hear him with the frustration, swearing. You know, they put expletives. He's clearly frustrated. He's clearly annoyed because he knows he's going to get a load of stick for it. But the easiest decision in the world there to make was just pull the game back. I just apologise for that afterwards. It's mad, bro.
If you were to put that as like a storyline in Ted Lasso, that would be thrown out. That's too comedic. That's too stupid. Surely people like that can't be incompetent like that. They're sitting there afterwards going, great process, great decision, guys, well done. And the replay operator, a fellow probably just like you or me, no qualifications on how to referee a game, just sitting there going, that's not right, that. Are you sure that's right? And he's getting told, yeah, offside goal. First of all, that counters itself, but hey-ho, yeah, offside goal, offside. No, it's not right, that. Offside goal, yeah, it is. It takes the replay operator to run the thing for the next 30 seconds, telling them, delay the game. Michael Oliver saying to delay the game. No, can't do anything. It's a shambles. I'm not sitting there expecting major sort of, like, this wasn't corruption. I wasn't one of the ones who was harping corruption. But this just showcases how incompetent the people who we put in charge of these games are. And
it's incompetence, lack of sort of responsibility and balls to correct yourself when you're wrong, and probably the process is wrong. And you know, I think for me, a couple of things need to come from this now, in my opinion. One, they need to change it. So whenever you give a VAR decision, that VAR guy has to say.
They have released new protocols. To be fair, they put out a statement with 3 new protocols. So
where's the statement, bro?
I got it sent in a group chat. I think it's on their website, but it says guidance to the video match officials has always emphasised the need for efficiency, but never at the expense of accuracy. This principle will be clearly reiterated. A new VAR communication protocol will be developed to enhance the clarity of communication between the referee and the VAR team in relation to on-field decisions. And as an additional step to the process, the VAR will confirm the outcome of the VAR check process with the assistant VAR before confirming the final decisions of the on-field referees. That is the biggest one. VAR has been in this thing for 3 years, and at no point, so technically, the assistant VAR actually is irrelevant because the VAR doesn't actually need to go to him up until this point. How flawed is that? How flawed is that?
So it's basically that assistant VAR at the moment is just used for advice. It's not used as a confirmation thing. Like, so yeah, it should be. So review the footage. We've reviewed the footage. I'm the VAR guy, and I say, okay, my decision is they've got that wrong. They've give offside. I think it should be a goal. Do you agree? And then you, as the assistant VAR, say, I agree. They've given offside, but it's actually a goal. And I say, okay, we both agree. I go then to the referee on the earpiece and go, Simon, it's me, the VAR guy. You've made an error. You've give offside. It wasn't offside. It's onside. You need to overturn your decision and give the goal. Rather than this check complete nonsense. I mean, you can kind of just get rid of all that kind of stuff if you want. Just tell him what's happened. No, I don't get why they've gone down this route of, oh, you have to say check complete. Why not just speak like actual humans? You know what I mean? Like, sometimes processes, we have too many processes, and then that just, you know, it makes things difficult. If the process was, just tell the referee what the decision is, and instead of saying check complete, he says you made an error, it's a goal. None of this would have happened. So that needs to happen.
It's mental. It's absolutely mental how these officials who are in the best league in the world can make such a basic error.
Yeah. Now, the only other thing that I would add is whilst that rule of telling the referee on the pitch what the actual decision is, whilst that should alleviate this from ever happening again. And by the way, we should just reiterate, this is the first time this sort of decision this sort of error has happened in the 4 or 5 years that this VAR has been in. So it is a rare thing, and it probably wouldn't have happened again. But on the off case that it does happen again, we should have, in my opinion, a 10 to 15 second grace period where if you have made an error, you can say to the referee, yo, we made an error here. Please stop the game. And then you can revisit it and just give like a 15 seconds, because that, I mean, they realized, I mean, not they, the assistant, not even the assistant, the VAR operator, he realized within like 2 or 3 seconds, because he was on it straight away. He was like, yo, what you doing? Like, what's happening here? Are you seeing what you're happy with what's going on? And then the guy just melted. He just crumbled. And all he had to do, as soon as that VAR operator said, are you happy with what's going on? Which was literally 2 to 3 seconds later, all he had to do is go, oh, damn, get on the thing and go, yo, Simon, stop the game, stop the game. That just took like 3 or 4 seconds. But he's bottled it, his head's gone. And by the time he's actually realised and understood what's happening, it's 15 seconds later or whatever. And by that point, you know, you are then pushing the boundaries. I still think, because it had gone out for a throw-in, that he could have still pulled it back, in my personal opinion.
Nothing had happened. It's not like there's been a goal or an incident in between where you're like, well, we've got to deal with that first and then that overwrites what you've done. No, it went to our end. Our goalkeeper picked it up. It went back up the other end, and it was a throw-in. At that point, stop the game. Go over to the refs, go over to the managers, because it is unprecedented. I completely get that. Go over to the managers and go, look, we cocked up.
Yeah.
Gave offside, is not offside, miscommunication.
It's a goal.
What we can either, you can, you know, drop the ball, let them score a goal, and then we kick off again. Basic sort of sportsmanlike.
If it's an error, we just bring it back, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, we just bring it back. Nothing had happened. I'd just bring it back, mate. I honestly would just bring it back, to be honest.
It's mental to me how I'm not the biggest fan of Michael Oliver, but he is the most experienced and the highest standard of referee this country's produced. He is telling you what to do.
Yeah.
You might as well just listen to him, because then guess what? If you're wanting to protect your back, at least you can throw him under with you, because you're just saying you're following his rulings.
Or at least, bro, at least because Michael Oliver doesn't actually say stop the game and award the goal. He says delay. Clearly, Michael Oliver's advice there is to stop and let's talk this through. And even if at that point, bro, they would have gone, they talked it through and gone, well, FIFA rules prevent us from giving a goal. There's nothing we can do. Then fairs, at least they've had a chat about it. But they don't even do that. It's just, there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. And it's just like, I don't get that. Well, I do get it, because it's extreme stress and pressures when you're in that position, when you've made a mistake in such a in such a sort of high profile and high pressure sort of situation, especially the game Liverpool versus Spurs. It wasn't Liverpool versus Luton, you know what I mean? And obviously it was early on in the game, still loads of time to play. He's panicked, but the best thing for him to do there would have just been to say, right, Simon, it's me. We've made an error. Can you just stop the game for a second? We need to talk this through. And then they can all chat with each other. Ultimately, it's Simon Hooper's decision. If Simon then decides to break FIFA protocol, which, by the way, I don't think there would have been anybody in the world who would have come out and said, he broke the rules, he shouldn't have done that, if he awarded the goal. Personally, I wouldn't have done that. I might have had a bit of like straight after the game.
A laugh and a joke about it, of course.
Yeah, I might have been like,
of course, Liverpool will be the team they break protocol for, sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the correct thing. It's mental to me.
It should have the conversation should have happened there. So now, what happens going forward? Okay, so the VAR communications will be cleared up. Great. I don't think you'll see this ever happen again, but I think there should be a 15-second grace period after the game is restarted, and if this ever happens again, which is unlikely, they are allowed to stop the game and talk it through and come to a decision if they feel like this would happen again, which I don't think it will. I think that Darren England, it depends on whether or not because obviously he has given the wrong information, because he said check complete. If that is, it depends, bro, because is he supposed to say check complete?
So he's supposed to say check complete. He's supposed to say check complete if he agrees with the on-field decision.
And what's he meant to say?
If he disagrees with the on-field decision, so in this case, he should have went, Simon, I'm going to recommend you give the goal.
Right.
He's onside. We've drawn the lines. He's onside. What he's done by saying check complete is basically said, I agree with what you've done on field.
So the only other thing that is left for me to ask then, does he think that the goal has been given, or is he just trying to get the decision out rapid? Like,
I hope for his sake it's the first one, because if it's the second one, it's even worse. The first one, I don't get how you can do that when you've heard, because they listen in all times. So they delaying potential offside. He even says himself potential offside on Diaz. Delaying. I'm just going to check that offside. Flags up, waving it.
Yeah.
How have you done all that in the space of 5 seconds? I mean, I think we're trying to see if he's onside there. Yeah. And surely, I mean, look, we don't sit in the room, but I assume there's a lot of monitors, a lot of screens. At what point does neither him or the assistant VAR look up and go, that's not a kickoff. You don't take kickoffs outside your 18-yard box. What's going on here? Because then they would realise, oh, wait, they're not setting up for a kickoff. They're setting up for a free kick. They must have given it offside. In the rush to get the decision, they have made a monumental cock-up. And look, there's always the potential he could lose their jobs here. There really is. I mean, the fellow lost his job with Arsenal after the Arsenal one last year, didn't he? The VAR.
Which, by the way, I'm totally against. I don't think he should lose his job.
Yeah, look, it is what it is. I'm annoyed at it. I'm disappointed that something so simple could happen. But if something has to change, and you're not going to see change by just getting rid of them all, unfortunately.
Yeah. No, I agree.
How you can make such a basic error like that? I understand it's high stakes, but it just shows almost a complacency. Just go, yeah, check complete, good, get in, boys. Process is boss, well done. And it took the assist. Again, we keep going to say the assistant because you think that's the logical one. No, it took the replay operator to go.
The replay operator.
This ain't right. This. Are you sure you agree with that? And they keep going. Yeah. I agree. Are they not watching the screen again and going, wow? They had 6 people in there half day for that kickoff. That's not right. That. At what point? How does it take them so long? And the assistant, Darren England still believes he's right until the assistant then goes, "Oh, we're wrong, Daz. We're wrong, Daz." And then he starts going, "Oh shit! Oh, there's nothing I can do. There's nothing we can do." I can't believe.
Let me just play the key part of this again. I'm not gonna play the whole clip because we've already listened to it. But let me just play the key part.
Give it. Coming back for the offside, mate.
So he says that's the assistant 2. So that's the linesman, I believe. Assistant 2 is the linesman. Do we have any key down here? No, that would have helped if they would have put the key. But yeah, assistant 2 is the linesman. It's up here. 1 sec.
Just checking the offside.
Just checking the offside. Delay. So that's Darren England. That's the VAR guy.
Delay. Give me kick point.
Give the kick point. Let's go. Kick point, please. Referee is obviously saying, yeah, no worries, man. I don't know what. Is he saying?
Let's go.
Yep.
Kick point,
Yeah, no
please.
worries, mate.
So here we are.
Replay operator.
I think the referee will be talking to people on the pitch.
Yeah.
So
I
at
think
some
that's
point he
it.
says like, "You've got good eyes, Dom," which I assume is talking to Soboslai. who's questioning the offside.
So the replay operator here. So just to clarify what the replay operator does for people that don't know, this is literally a guy or woman who sits on the PC and basically just does the lines, gets the clips for the VAR. So he doesn't make any decisions. He's basically doing what I'm doing now. He's just clicking a few buttons and doing what the VAR wants.
Okay. Wait, okay.
Let me just get a tight angle.
Replay operator again, just getting a tight angle. So he's basically telling the VAR guy, right, chilling. I'm just getting the clips that you want.
Cool.
Yeah, give me 2D line ready.
So the VAR, so this is down England. Yeah, give me the 2D line ready after this one for frame 2 after that.
Plays well for frame
Right,
2
so
after that. That's
frame,
fine.
frame 2 there.
Perfect.
I've got
Yeah.
the time on this. I clock
2D line on left boot.
Yep.
But now he wants the lines on the pitch, which everyone said at the time he didn't do, but they did do it. So again, he's doing what he's supposed to do.
Switch angles. I think it might be this angle better.
Replay operator, who by the way seems absolutely perfect throughout this whole communication and situation, and is one of the few that have come out of this with any sort of credit. He's now saying to the VAR guy, I think this is a better angle.
I'd let the replay operator referee the game, you know.
Yeah, I
He's
know,
done
I know.
everything
Happy with
right.
this
Look,
You're
Yeah.
good eyes, you don't,
Yep. 2D line on the boot.
2D line on the boot.
Yep. Okay.
Wait, no, wait.
So 2D line on the boot.
And
And that basically right there is the moment that the VAR and everyone in Stockley Park knows that this is an incorrect decision. This here is that moment. Okay. So obviously VAR just said and stop because now he's happy with the line. He knows he's onside because you can clearly see he's onside, miles onside, in fact.
stop.
zoom
Check
in.
complete. Check complete.
Check complete. That's fine. Perfect. So that's what he's saying to Simon Hooper. But what you've got to understand is at this point, whilst this is all going on in the background, the ball has been moved to the free kick position, and Liverpool have retreated because they think it's offside. Tottenham are on in their positions, and there's a player on the free kick about to kick the ball for the free kick, and all he's waiting for is Simon Hooper to blow his whistle and say, "Yeah, correct decision, go."
Complete. It's fine. Perfect.
Yeah. Off.
Thank you, mate.
Wait.
Good process.
3 seconds. 3 seconds pass, and then you just heard the replay operator go, wait. 3 seconds. So this is just crazy, bro. How the replay operator is the guy who's saying what's going on here. We've put 3 seconds.
he's the hero we don't deserve, but we need. Oh my God, is he the hero we
Who
need?
is this guy, man? Who is this replay operator? Oh, look, you're not telling me you cannot bring it back from here. I'm sorry, people in the chat keep saying, yeah, but FIFA rules. I don't care. There's been one pass. All Darren England has to do, because by the way, Darren England can see exactly what the replay operator can see. All he has to do is go, yo, Simon, it's a goal, bro. You need to pull it back. And you're not telling me that referee would have got in trouble for bringing it back after one pass. I simply do not believe that. So then what happens?
On-field decision was offside.
Again, it's the replay operator, bro. What is going on?
My hero, my mate, this replay operator, he's a legend. He's the only one with common sense in that.
Wait. The on-field decision was offside. Still at this moment in time, there's only been one pass. One pass.
Are you happy with this?
Are you happy with this? Why is the VAR guy not speaking? The replay operator has spoken 3 times. 3 times. He's spoken 3 times, and the VAR guy is silent. Why? Because he knows he's done fucked up. So all he has to do is just say straight away. By the way, there's probably been 5-6 seconds here that have passed. He could have easily got the message to Simon Hooper that stop. We made an error.
Yeah. Are you happy?
Assistant VAR just says, yeah. What? What was that in response?
So the assistant VAR is saying he's happy with the decision that they've made.
Offside.
So he says the on-field decision is
happy with
offside.
this?
You're
Yeah.
happy with this?
So does at this point he think the game's kicked off? Maybe he doesn't fully understand.
So he thinks they've made the right decision. He thinks that the goal's been awarded and VAR has smashed it because they're the heroes that the sport needs. Because he's clearly not looking at what we're seeing on the screen.
He's not paying attention. He's not. He's probably looking at this clip when the replay operator is saying, "Yo, chill. What's going on?" He's probably looking at this going, "Yeah, they've just kicked off. Why? Because he's probably not paying attention. He's probably not watched the kickoff.
Are you happy with this?
Offside.
Are you happy with this? Assistant VAR, offside goal, offside.
That doesn't make sense in itself.
Offside
Offside goal.
This here, bro. In my opinion, I'm not like a psychologist. This is what I would call waffle. I think that he's panicking here.
Because the assistant VAR clocks it first. The assistant VAR then tells Darren England, "Oh, we got it wrong." He's now realizing.
Yeah.
Offside,
By the way, bro,
because he says
has the
offside
VAR
goal,
guy
yeah.
spoken yet?
No.
He's
No,
still
the
not
last thing.
spoken.
The last thing he said was check complete. That's perfect, mate.
So the main guy in the whole building is still not actually spoken.
Go. Yeah.
That's
No,
not
it's-
right, Dad.
Assistant VAR, that's wrong. That. So the assistant VAR now is turned to Darren England, the main VAR guy, and gone, "That's wrong. That's he's now realised this isn't right. There's been about 8 seconds that have passed. What he should have done is just stop the game. He should have just stopped the game.
Does.
What?
On for
What?
That's his next line. What?
Oh, what is he on? Is he on mushrooms? Is he on mushrooms? I mean, not trying to be disrespectful here. Why are you not? You need to speak up, man. The replay operator has spoken 4, 5, 6 times saying this isn't right. Your assistant VAR has just said this isn't the right decision, Daz, and you just gone what?
The part that gets me out the what is
What?
you just listen. You're watching it on your screen. You've listened to what those two have just been
I
saying.
know,
How is your
it's
response? What?
Poor. It's so poor. He's obviously just not paying attention.
the decision was offside. Are you happy?
So again, the replay operator, his job isn't even really to get involved in this. His job is to operate the system to show the assistant VAR guys what's going on. And he's the one that's speaking up the most. Out of the 3 people in that room, he should be the one that doesn't speak. And he's the one out of the 3 that are saying constantly, basically, lads, you're done messed up here. You're done messed up. And at this moment in time, so the ball has been made 1 pass, maybe 2 passes, all the way to Alisson. And the only word spoken by the VAR official is what? That is absolutely shocking. That is shocking.
Happy with this
Never
image?
get that one.
Yeah, it's onside. The image is
Oh, the VAR guy still doesn't speak. What is going on?
That one.
yeah, it's onside.
Yeah, it's onside.
The image we gave you is onside.
The image that we gave them was onside, but the VAR guy is still not spoken.
Left back.
Oh no, the VAR guy.
It's bloody-
Yeah.
Assistant VAR, he's played him. He's gone offside. What is he on about? What does that mean?
So he's basically said. So the hero of our story, the replay operators went, we've given them an image which shows he's onside, and then the assistant goes, "Oh, and he's played on. He's said it's offside." And now the VAR official, the lead one, comes in with his next line. So we've had
Yeah.
one
Offside.
Oh fuck! By the way, World of Football says Ollie in the audio is Ollie Cohout, VAR hub operation.
I just thought because later on he says Ollie and then Michael Oliver starts speaking. But even then, because he says at some point, like, he's the PGMOL representative.
Yeah.
So someone who is higher up than you is telling you delay the game.
Yeah. So what just happened there? I missed that.
He's played. He's
Yeah.
gone offside.
So what does this mean, by the way?
He's
played him. He's gone offside. What does that mean?
So the replay operators told them we've done our VAR check. We've got an image that shows he's onside, and then the assistant VAR stepped in and went, and he's basically saying, and he's playing on, but he's given the decision as offside.
Oh, I get you. Oh, so he's saying he's just explained what's going on the pitch.
Yeah,
Right.
And now
okay.
Dan in England, in his infinite wisdom, has now
Realises.
popped on.
played. He's gone offside.
But bro, I'm sorry. Yeah, I know it's a semi-high pressure job, and that it's not semi. It's a high pressure job, but this is the first time. This is what he said. 3 words. He said what? Oh, and an expletive. You know what I mean? Like, he needed to take action quicker.
Delay.
Delay. So the replay operator is saying delay the game, stop the game, delay the game.
Clear.
Ollie's saying to delay.
Ollie, oh yeah, Ollie there. You see it there. PGMOL hub operations saying to delay. So you've got the operations manager for the PGMOL, who's in charge of all the referees, saying, "Stop the game, delay the game." And so who is
Ollie's saying to delay.
Red throw.
they are? Pardon, is he all right? But what is this guy doing? I'm sorry, man. I used to be a referee, and I don't like kicking off.
From
but
making
they
the
so
decision,
bad.
we've got what? Oh fuck! And pardon.
Yeah.
It sounds
Yeah,
like he's
yeah.
having his own conversation.
The ball has gone from the left-sided centre-back to the right-sided centre-back, all the way to Allison, and then all the way back to the right-sided centre-back, and he said 4 words.
Pardon?
Pardon.
Ollie's calling in to say delay the game. To complete the decision is offside.
Can't do anything.
Can't do anything. Can't do anything. That's the first thing that he's actually said in terms of an actual decision. That is honestly, bro, that is so bad. That is so bad.
Ollie's saying to delay. Ollie's saying to delay.
So at this moment in time, am I right in saying that Simon has no idea what's going on here?
Apparently, Simon isn't getting told any of this. So Simon's in blissful ignorance, thinking they've nailed the
wrong.
offside, and he's brilliant.
That's wrong, in my opinion. This is why, again, bro, I feel a bit sorry, man, for Simon Hooper and the assistant linesman.
I've got no issue with Simon Hooper's done nothing wrong. Simon Hooper is in no way at fault for this. No way. It's down in England and his 5 words.
So who is he speaking
Ollie's
to
saying
now?
to delay.
Ollie?
Ollie?
Yeah.
Oh, that now he's
See,
speaking to Michael Oliver.
No, but I think down in England at that point he's trying to speak to Ollie, the PGMOL hub, because that's who he's saying to delay the game.
Oh,
He's turned on his microphone and ended up speaking to the referee on the pitch in Michael Oliver.
Delay the game. To delay the game. Stop the game.
They've restarted the game.
delay the game, stop the game. They've restarted the game.
Come on, field.
Can't
Yeah,
do
they've
anything.
restarted.
Can't do anything. They can't. Yeah, they've restarted. Yeah. So the VAR and the assistant VAR now are basically saying there's nothing we can do. They've restarted the game.
Yeah.
Can't do anything.
No.
I can't do anything. I
Right
can't do
back.
anything.
I'm sorry. I just think that he's just absolutely messed up. So let's just see how long it took him in total before he actually said something worthwhile, which was, I can't do anything.
D-line on the
Because that's the first thing that he actually says, bro, which is like actually about the
And
decision.
stop.
zoom
Check
in.
complete. Check complete.
Right, so check complete.
It's fine. Perfect.
Right, okay, ready?
The best line's coming up,
yeah.
by the way. The best
What?
line's coming up, just the next one. The next line that comes up is the best line in this whole. If you were to like get a screenshot of anything, the next line with the background image where it just says, like perfect process meat.
Oh yeah. Right, what I'm gonna do
Best
now,
line.
I'm gonna start a timer, bro. And I want to see how long it took Darren England, the VAR official, to say. Let's see how long it took him to realise what had happened. First of all,
Off.
right,
Play,
here we go.
mate.
Timer's
Thank
on.
you, mate.
Wait.
Boys, good process,
The
carry
on-field
on.
decision was offside. Are you happy with this?
Yeah.
Are you happy with this? The image we gave
Play.
was onside.
Left back.
20 seconds. It's took the VAR guy, the main person, 20 seconds to realise what's happened. That is so poor because that tells me that he's not paying attention. That tells me that he's not paying attention
Delay.
because he's opened his mic. Because look at Simon Hooper. He puts his head.
Yeah,
he puts
that's
his,
when he puts his finger and he's like, what?
Yeah, go on.
Delay the game. To delay the game. Stop the game.
They've restarted the
Nothing
game.
from on the field.
Can't
Yeah,
do
they've
anything.
restarted.
Ollie's saying to delay. Ollie's saying to delay.
Ollie?
see that? Then he puts his thing. So
Yeah.
at this point, I think Simon knows something's not right.
He knows something's not right, but I don't think he hears the next bit, so he's just
No, he
sitting there
doesn't.
going,
he doesn't.
why have
But,
you-
well,
why have you asked me?"
I don't know if he knows there's something not right. It depends how much the VAR speaks.
Well,
to the ref-
we're going off what we've been told. We've been told that beyond this point, Simon Hooper doesn't hear anything. This is just
Yeah.
between the VAR,
Yeah,
the assistant VAR, and the replay operator.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Simon basically hears nothing. Ollie, and then
Yeah.
silence again.
Yeah.
Great system, that isn't it?
Yeah, go on.
Delay the game. To delay the game. Stop the game.
They've restarted the
Nothing
game.
from on the field.
Can't do
Yeah,
anything.
they've restarted. Yeah.
I don't get, bro. Again, I know we've said this already, but I don't understand why at this point they don't just have a chat. Like, and as I say, if they come to the decision that FIFA rules say that we're not allowed to go back, then fairs. They've had, they've had a talk about it and they've come to that decision. But why doesn't the VAR say to Simon Hooper on the pitch now, Simon, can you stop the game a second? We need to have a conversation. Simon goes, yeah, no problem. Blows his whistle, says to whoever that is, who's that guy with the ball?
Yeah,
Robbo. He says to Robertson, is it Robertson? Yeah, Robertson.
Yeah.
He says to Robertson, just hold on a second. And he goes, what? He said, we've made a mistake. When we said check complete, we meant the goal should be given. What do we do? Apparently, they'll know that FIFA, because obviously he's saying it, they can't do anything. He'll say to Simon, we're not meant to go back. It's on you. What do you want to do? And Simon then has the decision whether or not. Then obviously, it then becomes a difficult situation for Simon Hooper, the referee.
Then poor Simon gets thrown under the bus by his mate's incompetence.
He does, but
he's got to make a precious decision.
Yeah, he does. He does, Tom. But if Simon Hooper at this point goes, "Yeah, fuck me, boys, I can't do anything here," then I still wouldn't blame Simon Hooper.
I wouldn't blame him at that point.
No.
I just feel sorry for the position he get put in because he should never be in that position.
Completely agree. Let's finish off with what you were saying.
Yeah. Can't do anything.
No.
I can't do anything. I can't do anything.
Oh, they've not put it on that. They've not put the. Didn't they say something about like great process, boys, or something like that? Or has he already said that?
That was right after he took the free kick. That was right.
Oh,
after he took the free
let me
kick.
find that. Let me find that.
Poor Simon Hooper gives them praise because he's none the wiser.
Off.
Thank you, mate.
Wait.
Good process,
On-field
carry on.
decision was.
Oh.
Good process, boys. Good process.
Oh, I feel sorry for him, man, because he's been getting roasted, and it's not even his fault. It's not even his fault, mate. So I don't know So what are you saying that you want now? Obviously, you're the one that's most. I'm annoyed about it. I'm frustrated, But what do you want now as sort of Liverpool fan? What are you saying? I mean, obviously replays and that. Let's be honest, that's not happening.
That's never happening. I can't expect that either. I just want the standards to improve so stuff like this and what we've seen all season long doesn't happen again.
Yeah.
We are 7 match weeks in and there have been like 6 VAR controversies. VAR is more dominant in this league than most strikers because it covers that many headlines.
Yeah.
VAR is supposed to be a background tool, not the front and centre of the league. So I'm hoping that this monumental cock-up is the last one. It's the last one, and it's the catalyst for a major overhaul. Because what I listened to then was so rushed, so poor, and so unorganised more than anything.
Yeah.
That should be a real kick up the arse. Because the thing I've left that with, beyond the fact that our referees are incompetent, is why is the replay operator the most calm, composed guy there? Why is he the one realising everything before the refs?
Yeah.
What are they doing at that point? They just going, they're going, smash that, mate. Wow, good stuff. And the replay operator's going, no. What are you doing, relaxing? Because even at the end, he takes his headphones off. What happens if someone fouls them while he took his headphones off because he's swearing because he's got the mistake wrong?
Yeah.
I understand it's a mad job. I understand it's a high pressure job. But basic errors like that cannot just be brushed under the carpet and filed under the it happens, like get on with it. Because that doesn't happen in any other walk of life.
Well, listen, I think that they will. I think they're going to change a lot now. I think they're going to change the rules. When a VAR decision is communicated, I think they'll have to say what that decision is rather than just saying check complete, which I'm kind of baffled that wasn't the case initially. I think that a grace period should be introduced of 10 to 15 seconds. Or maybe by using this example, you'd have to give 20 seconds because that's how long it took the assistant referee to realise what had gone on, which is bizarre. But again, I highlight the situation that this is very, very rare. This is the first time we've had a situation like this happen in 4 or 5 years since VAR's come in. It's very unique, and I don't think this will happen again. But you are right; things need to change. But yeah, it's a crazy situation. The only reason I've gone in on this, John, just to answer your question, is just because they've released the VAR audio. That's another thing, by the way. I think going forward,
we need to hear all these. We need to hear them all.
What I've said, bro, is there should be an online portal. I think there should be an online portal, and there should be after the game. You should be able to go on the game of your choice, and every single VAR communication is there for you to listen to. And you can listen to whatever VAR audio from any game you want. That's what I think. Because if they want us to believe the referees are doing the right things and they want to have this transparency, the only way they're going to get the transparency is by giving us the audio.
I mean, even if you just go with this one, I was saying earlier today that they want us to they want to humanize refs and have us have sympathy for them and then never let us relate to them. Simon Hooper's left this with a fair amount more sympathy than he had going into it. Simon Hooper, because we understand he's done nothing wrong. So I hope that some of the people will apologise for some of the stuff that was said and some of the stuff that was done about him, because that was completely vile in any sense, let alone now that he's been proven innocent. It garners sympathy when we realise they're like us, when we realise they've been done over by an idiotic mistake that wasn't them.
Yeah.
But when they hide it behind it and say, oh, I mean, the fact of the matter was they were debating not releasing this. Could you imagine if they hadn't released it?
I think they was always going to have to release it though, bro.
He wasn't involved in.
They might not wanted to release it at first, but they were never, ever, ever going to get away with not releasing the audio. But what for me, just release
like that
it.
one what's it, like once a month show? How that does it? Once a week, once a month?
Once a month.
Like,
but they don't show them all. They show 3 or 4.
That needs to be done after every match week. I don't care if you've got Howard or if you've got any other former ex-ref. That needs to be done, because every other sport with a form of VAR does it. In fact, they do it where they announce the decision in the stadium. We don't have that. We just have a ref going.
Just release it after the game. You know what I mean? Either give people on the TV the opportunity to listen.
It's mental. We're the richest sport in the world. We make the most revenue, and yet we have the most primitive solutions. We are years behind in terms of developments in certain areas. Look at how well I watch the American sports. I watch basketball. That is so well oiled. They get all the refs over. They have a look themselves. They go, right, perfect. We'll discuss it. We're done. It takes 2 minutes at most. But here it's shouting over about £5 quality mics. Imagine this with like a voice effect on it. Simon, I don't know what.
It's offside. It's bad, mate.
The replay operator had the best mic. The replay operator himself had the best mic. And he's still cutting out. It's a joke.
Yo, whoever the replay operator is, man, big W's for you. You need a pay rise, you need promotion.
Get him a job. Yeah. I want him running touchline next week.
Let me just finish off by saying whoever had this bet on is going to be absolutely fuming. Someone put a bet on, £10 bet, and if it would have won, they would have won £9,510. And the only thing that didn't come in on his bet was Luis Diaz to score. So Darren England's cost him £9,500. Got a couple of super chats here. Amar says, I'm happy LFC got shafted. Always do it to us at Liverpool. 55 says, the way I look at it, Liverpool have been favoured by VAR for years and 90% of their fans said nothing. So this is karma. Amar says, where is this energy for Liverpool, i.e. Wolves? And Saruba, I think that's how you say name. Sorry if I butchered that, bro. Says, I want a doping check on the VAR. Give him a cup.
He didn't sound like he was in the room. I'll say that much. What?
No, I know. That for me, genuinely, that for me, out of everything, is probably the worst thing. Because listen, in the game, the referees give offside. That happens all the time. Referees make mistakes. Assistant linesmen make mistakes. They've then done everything correct. They've said they've obviously communicated in their minds that they've said goal, but they've not. The problem there for me is how long it took him. It took him 20 seconds to realise what's going on, despite the VAR operator, who's not even a referee, saying multiple times during that 20 seconds, basically, we've made an error. And it took him 20 seconds. That, for me, is the worst thing out of it all. But listen, it's going to be a madness. It'll be interesting to see what happens going on from here. What other changes will we get? What will Liverpool do now? Will they push this further? Will they release another statement? Who knows? But listen, I think Darren England's not going to be VAR operator for a very, very long time, in my opinion, because I think he's just fucked up. I'm going to do a watch along now for the Napoli Real Madrid game. So the stream will automatically redirect you over there. So make sure you come and join me for Napoli versus Real Madrid. Looking forward to the game. It should be a good one. And last time we watched Real Madrid, they were rubbish against Atletico. So it'll be interesting to see how they get on. Big up to Tom jumping on, man, at that sort of short notice. I appreciate that, bro. I think you communicated yourself very well. And I think everything you've said pretty much
Better
is
than the
basically
VAR
facts.
official did, didn't he?
Yeah.
We communicated clearly.
Check complete, bro. Check complete. Whatever that means. Check complete.
Pardon? What? Pardon?
What? Oh, fuck. Yeah, hopefully see you some of you guys now in the watch along. We're going live straight away, so there won't be any delay. Napoli versus Real Madrid. It's going to be a big one. Don't go anywhere. See you in a second.